Hi everyone, my name is Karen and I'm your fine dining expert. And today, for my wine connoisseur, my wine enthusiast, I will show you and teach you on how to pair perfectly your glass of wine. You're probably thinking, oh, it's easy. Red goes with meat, white goes with fish. Well, not at all. No, I am here to teach you beyond the basics. And I want you to actually extend your knowledge, extend your wine knowledge, and open your palate. Let's be open-minded tonight. And let me show you that you can pair red with fish. I brought you 4 different varieties of wine, the most popular that you will find in your favorite fine dining restaurant. So you will have the full body red wine, which most of the time will be bold, robust, rich, heavy body. Most Cabernets are like that. The other one is a red wine. However, it's the lightest grape that you can find in all of the red wines, which is your Pinot Noir. Pinot Noir are most likely to be smoother, less tannins, meaning less heavier, light to drink. Pinot Noir. It's a red, but it's easy, smooth red wine, right? Chardonnay. Chardonnay will be the most heaviest of all of the white wine, but because it's a white grape, it will be more fresh, refreshing, and crisp on the crispier side. Fruitier, light, tropical. You can find all of that in your white wine, either Chardonnay or Sauvignon Blanc. And you can have either crisp or either birdery or oaky, right? We will go more into details with white. But right now, let's just focus on Chardonnay. And then we have the Rosé. Rosé, it's like the best friend that you wish you had, right? Rosé always gonna be here. Rosé always have your back because rosé can be paired with mostly everything. Like this is the option you can drink with anything. If you don't really like wine, right? And you like to drink it all, you're not complicated, you don't want to think too hard, you get a rosé. So we have our 4 wines to pair with. Based on your preferences as well and on your palate, anything is pairable. There's no right or wrong. There's no mistake. It's all about your palate. All I'm trying to do here today is extend your palate by making you try something different, right? All wines are dry. We do not have sweet wines. The only option of sweet wines that you can find are more on the sweeter side will be in the white grape. You can have Moscato, Riesling, Albarino, Pinot Grigio. All of those grapes tend to be on the sweeter side, but in general, wines are not sweet. They're mostly dry. People are normally used to pair red with meat. However, I'm here to teach you that you can pair your Pinot Noir, which is the lightest grape, with a salad, a smoked salad, seafood, cheese, and charcuterie. There is no limit to the Pinot Noir. Pinot Noir will be the most easiest red wine to pair with anything that you want because it is light, so it won't overpower anything that you mix it with. If you're not a fan of red and you want to try something different, I would suggest you to try a Pinot Noir. If I have a pasta dish, heavy pasta dish with cream, I can pair it with Pinot Noir. Doesn't have to be meat in there, doesn't have to be any meat at all. Have you ever tried Pinot Noir with fried chicken? Do not be scared to try a Pinot Noir with anything that you like. Cabernets. Is it possible to pair your Cabernet with fish? Yes, it is. It's completely okay. I've met people that only drink red and they want salmon or they want trout or they want snapper. They can pair it with it. I will suggest, because depending on your cab, you have light Cabernets, you have medium Cabernets, and you have full body Cabernets. I will suggest to pair Napa Valley type of cab. Why? Because your cab from California will be lighter due to the weather over there. Instead of a cab from France, that will be more drier, because the climate in France, it's less cooler and hot and more dry, and so different type of cab will come out of their vineyards, right? So if you want to pair a cab with a fish or anything else than meat, I would suggest to ask for, do you have a wine from Napa Valley? A cab from Napa Valley? Now you know that we will be lighter bodied, so it will be easier to go with the fish that you have. Or the classical, definitely, because red cab are full, heavier bodies, easier to pair with meat and gamey meat, duck, rabbit, chicken, beef. Easier to pair your red wine with it. That's the easy one. It won't overpower it. It's enough to hold the taste and even enhance it. This is why we pair red with all those meats. White grape, which is Chardonnays or Sauvignon Blanc, and this is what I started to drink. I started to drink white because for me it was easier to accommodate to the taste. In the beginning, I felt like wine had no taste. It's not juicy. It's not sweet. What is it? So I started to drink white. I started to drink Moscatos. I started to drink Riesling, which tends to be sweeter out of maybe a Chardonnay. If you enjoy white, there's nothing wrong with that. I just want you to start tasting different type of white with different type of food. Example, you are so used to drink white with fish. Today, I'll suggest you to try your most boldest white, which will be a Chardonnay, maybe French Burgundy, with chicken, rabbit, charcuterie and cheese, which is a perfect pairing, or with a pizza. Have you ever tried Chardonnay with pepperoni pizza? You might be surprised how good the flavor balance each other. So this is my challenge of this week for you. You have to try a white wine with meat, a nice steak that has been served with potatoes and vegetables, anything that can cut through. So this is why we use a white to like cut for whatever dish you choose. This will cut it. And that's what we like when we pair wine. So white wine are easy to pair, but today you have to try to pair it with something that you would never thought. This is your challenge for today. Okay? Rosé, it can be sparkling rosé, it can be regular rosé, Côte de Provence, it can be Brut rosé, perfectly pairable with practically anything. I would definitely pair rosé with seafood, charcuterie, cheeses, pastas, poultry, oysters, shellfish, popcorn. All of those you can share. This is definitely an aperitif order type of drink with anything that you start, either champagne, either rosé. When you start the evening, you have a glass of rosé with your olive. You know the little olives that you get with a stick, with a little toothpick? Get your bottle of rosé for that, right? Rosé is the perfect beginning of your night. Either rosé, either champagne. I hope I open your mind up with the different type of pairings. I am excited for you to enter this journey on trying something different. Remember that fine dining, it's about the experience. It's about opening all your senses. It's about trying something different. It's not about eating something you used to eat at home. So if you go to a restaurant, try the duck, try the rabbit, try the kangaroo, try all of that. Open your mind and then pair it with a grape that you never thought it will go well together. And let me know what you think. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to post it down below. I am Karen, your fine dining expert. I wish you well. Have a wonderful night.